How's everybody doing today? Yeah, this piece is about half finished. When it gets done, I will switch the camera angle, so you guys can get a better view of everything. I want to say thank you for everybody sitting here watching this right now. If anybody has any questions about the printer or 3D printing in general, just say something in the chat and I'll do my best to answer. This is the Bambu Lab P1S I'm printing with right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got this about 3 or 4 weeks ago when the second anniversary Bambu Lab sale started. I was using the A1 Mini. Great little printer, A1 Mini. It's going to be a, have you seen those gearboxes that spin and they look really cool? Well, this is actually going to be a skull version of that. Right now, this little piece that's printing right now is just the centerpiece that holds everything together. And I'm printing by object, that way I don't have to do multiple build plates. And it makes, I don't have to worry about multiple filament swaps when I do it like this either. Yeah, past 2 days, I got done with a 29-hour print of like a 4th of July themed gnome. And that thing had over 700 filament swaps, so I'm trying to keep my filament swaps at a minimum right now. Oh, that's a tough one. Well, my most practical thing I've printed so far was called a multi-board. It's sort of like a it's not quite a honeycomb storage system, but it's pretty much just a modular storage system you can put on the wall. That was probably my favorite thing to print, just because how functional it was. That print really helped clean up my workspace. When I got the P1S, my workspace was cut in half almost, and I needed a little bit better organization, and the multi-board definitely helped with that. And I still have some room on there to add some other things to the board. Actually, I have a little video about how I made the multi-board on my channel. Like I said before, once this centerpiece gets done printing, I'm going to readjust the camera to get a better view of the whole build plate here. Yeah, coming from using the A1 Mini, which is a bed slinger, to the P1S here, I was not prepared. I knew it was going to be louder, but the P1S is so much louder than the A1 Mini. I'm not quite awake yet. I'm still drinking my coffee, so I'm a little slow to respond. I'm sorry. There we go. And that first piece is done. Let's see if I can't rearrange this to get a little bit better camera angle for everybody. Bear with me here, guys. I'm sorry. Just a second. Just trying to get this thing rearranged. There we go. I'll lock this tripod in place. There we go. That's a lot better now. Just doing a filament switch to the second filament I'm going to be using. I can adjust this a little bit more this way, I think. There we go. More even there in the view. Hold on, printer throwing me an error. What's it throwing me? Let's take a look here. I gotta open up the AMS real quick. Let me move that shop light. Sorry for the dark quality, guys. Let's take a look. See if that fixed it. Yep. Sometimes the AMS gets a little finicky. This says I can't pull back the filament. And I go check it, everything's fine. I hit play again, and it works. It's one of those little hiccups I've noticed with this printer and the AMS. And, okay. Looks like the AMS is engaging my second color now. I think. Okay. Are you see. Doing a purge yet? No, not yet. You gotta grab that filament. It just rolled back the black filament into the AMS. Are you working on I need to cancel this print and restart it? Hold on. This might be a mishap. Nope, it's working. Couldn't tell because the tool head was over it. Okay, it looks like it's printing like it should right now. Yeah, while this is printing, if anybody has any questions about 3D printing, where this printer itself, the Bambu Lab P1S, I'll do my best to answer them. So do a lot of you already have 3D printers, or are you just interested in 3D printing right now? There we go. That's better view now. I can see what's on the build plate a little bit better. Yeah, normally the first layer of all prints tends to go a little bit slower to make sure everything gets laid down right and there's proper bed adhesion. Once this first layer gets done, you guys are going to see this thing kick into overdrive. Oh, you guys got a fan kick on? Yep. You guys see this thing go really fast now. Oh, if you guys were wondering, the filament that's being printed now, is a dual silk filament. It's supposed to be a blue and a red dual color. It's a little more pink right now, or purplish, but that's what it is. What it is. Still a great filament. Hello to everybody watching right now. Welcome to my live stream. If you have any questions about what I'm printing, or just about 3D printing in general, ask away in chat and I'll do my best to answer. Or heck, if you want to talk about something not 3D printed related, I'll still try my best to answer. I hope everybody's watching is enjoying the printer do its work right now. And I'm just here for some extra commentary and any questions that need to be answered. The real star of this show is the printer. Looking at the print right now, seems everything is printing quite well. No, I don't see any issues. That adhesion looks good. From this angle, it definitely looks like a pinkish purple, doesn't it? Funny thing is, it's a dual color silk PLA. It's supposed to be a blue and a red. You can sort of see the blue on the left-hand edge of everything right now. Oh, I agree. Uh, my A1 Mini was the same way when I got that. Minimal setup. It's just print and go. It's getting to the point where some of these 3D printer manufacturers are making them into appliances, and you don't have to tinker that much anymore. And that's a good thing. Yeah, it gets more people into the hobby. But there's still plenty of printers out there if you want to tinker. I mean, there's a printer for everybody out there. There is no one printer that's the best, in my opinion. It's what printer's best for you. Because everybody's use case when it comes to 3D printing is going to be a little bit different. And for me and what I'm doing, the Bambu printers have been amazing. So if I wanted to tinker or build my own printer, there's options out there where I can do that. So I just think it's amazing that there's so many options right now in the market. It's a good thing for consumers in general, and how you want to, or what you want to do in the hobby. There's so much you can go, so many different ways you can go with it. So did you end up getting the printer with the second anniversary sale then? Yeah, that's why I got mine with the sale as well about 4 weeks ago. Because before I got this printer, all I had was the A1 Mini, and I mean that for its price, the A1 Mini punches way above its weight class in my opinion. Yeah, I have the AMS combo for P1S as well. I didn't get so much from the multicolor aspect. I just didn't want to be changing filaments all the time. It's a lot easier to use the AMS just to change the filaments. I was debating between the P1S and the larger A1. I opted to go P1S just because I wanted to future-proof myself in case I wanted to print the more advanced filaments that require an enclosure. So, but for PLA and PETG, the A1 series are amazing printers if you don't need an enclosure. Yeah, I'm going to be printing some parts for my truck here in a little bit that I'm going to need to be printing out of ABS, I think. So the enclosure was definitely the right choice for me. Just going with ABS for its heat resistance, because it's going to be inside the cab of the truck. You know, sometimes in the heat of the day. With PLA, it'd deform. Funny thing is, speaking about the Bambu sale, it seemed like all the printer manufacturers around that time all had a sale going on. Like, if there's a printer somebody was eyeing during that time, I think most of the major manufacturers had a sale going on, and the consumer couldn't go wrong at that time. I haven't done the hardened upgrades yet. I haven't needed to. When I start printing with the ABS or ASA or any kind of carbon fiber filament, that's when I'll do that. And actually, when I do that, I'll probably make a video on changing all the components out. One thing I just seen that came out, Slice Engineering just came out with, they announced the Mako hot end for the P1 and X series. Really thinking about upgrading to that hot end kit. And if I do that, I'll probably do the hardened gear assembly at the same time. You know, I've ran some generic filaments through this thing, through this PS1 so far, or yeah, P1S. And even to the generic filaments, besides a little bit of stringing, I haven't had any issues with any of the PLAs I've been running through this thing yet. I'll show you guys. So, let's see. I just printed this morning. See a little bit of stringing? There. Just a little bit of stringing there. But besides that, I mean, the part that I printed really good. And that was like $14 blue PLA. So. When I don't need any extra additives to the PLA, and it's especially when it's for toys for my kid or stuff like that, the basic PLA just works better for me. especially from a price standpoint. But no, if you need something with some, yeah, actually haven't used inland yet. The closest micro center to me is about hour and a half drive. So, but I'm not knocking the more expensive filaments because they have their purpose, especially some of the ones with extra additives for extra toughness or the high speed ones that with a lower melting point. Definitely have their use cases. But for general everyday use, when I don't need strength or I don't need like super fast, high speed PLA, the generic stuff works great for me. Now, if I wanted to, let's say, make something I need a little more strength on, I know Polymaker has some filaments, some PLA. It's a little bit that's stronger. I could go something like that. It all depends on what you're printing and the purpose of it. Like I was saying earlier, that's one thing I really like about the current state of the hobby. Whether it's the printers or filaments, there's something for everybody. I know Creality they just had their pre-sale for the new K2 Max, or K2 Plus. That thing looks like a beast of a printer. I think it's 350 cubed for the build area with their version of the AMS. I mean, a little pricey for me, but like it's a beast of a printer. Then I know Bambu is gonna be coming out with a new bigger printer this year, and I think it was Anycubic just came out with their Cobra 3, which has their version of the AMS on it. So, from a consumer point of view, it's a great time right now. And I know I'm missing some printers there. Those are just the ones that came to mind. Oh, I can't forget like the new Soval, the SV08. I mean, that's another 350 build volume, and that's decently priced for something that big. That's pretty much a boron clone. But from what I can tell, most printers released in the past year or two are good printers. This technology that goes into these things has increased so much in the past few years. Like, if you compare, like, a low mid-end printer that just came out recently to something that, 3, 4 years old, it's light years ahead of it. Yeah, I know this print is a little boring right now, but once it's finished, it should be looking really cool. And hopefully, once we get done later today, I'll be filming a short on this print here later today. And once it's done, hopefully I can get that out next day or two. Hey, how you doing, Alex? Welcome to the live stream. Just sort of chilling and answering questions, doing a little bit of talking, while the printer's doing the magic. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll show you this. A hand. So it's live. So you know I'm live because I'm saying put my hand in front of the camera. I am. Not quite yet. Maybe one day, but not right now. Not comfortable with that yet. You know you've probably seen these before. It's the cubes that have the gears you spin. Like it looks like a cube, and you spin it, and it's a bunch of gears on it. Well, this is similar to that, but instead of a cube, it's going to be a skull. Yeah, I found it on Thingiverse and decided to print it out. Looks really cool. Oh yeah, that's the cool thing about 3D printing. You don't really have to know how to make anything. There's so many models that are out there for free that are already made. It's amazing. Yeah, I know it's hard to tell what I'm printing right now. It just started a little bit ago. It's a 6 hour. This is like a 6 hour print. I'm about hour and a half into it. So with only this many layers printed, it can be a little hard to tell what I'm printing right now. But I am using a dual color PLA silk. It's supposed to be blue and red, but with the current camera angle, it looks pinkish purple. You can sort of see some blue on the left-hand edge there. And I get it. Yeah, if there's anything I can help with, or any questions, let me know, and I might be able to answer them. No guarantees. Well, name of the channel is McCulty. You can just call me that. You want, you want to use MM from McCulty Makes? That's fine. Or McCulty. Or if you want to call me Hey You Guy, I'm fine with that too. Yep, 3D printing is my hobby, and I enjoy the content creation, making shorts, making videos about it. And right now, with this live, I get a chance to talk to other people about this. They can ask me questions, and feel like I'm helping out people a little bit when they ask questions. If there's something I know and I can help somebody out with it, yeah, I want to do that. I mean, sure, it'd be great, if I could turn the hobby into, some kind of successful YouTube career or something like that, but I don't have any hopes of doing that. I'm not going to quit my day job anytime soon. But, right now it's a hobby, I'm having fun with it. And partially, just watching the printer do its work is sort of hypnotizing. Like, I can just sit here all day and just watch the layers build up on this. It's sort of cool to think about. There's this 3D model on a computer. And because of 3D printers, you can take that 3D... Anybody that has a 3D printer can take that model and actually make it into a physical object. That blows my mind. It's so cool. Oh, very satisfying, yeah. I agree. And the hobby encompasses so much. If you want to do fun toys or cool looking art pieces, you can. Or you can do more practical prints that fit everyday needs. Like, You can do so much with the hobby. Like one of my, actually made a video on this a little bit ago. I did an organizational project where I printed these wall-mounted grids. It's called multi-board. And I was able to print out all these panels, modular, pick out some different designs that they had, and I was able to get all my tools and a lot of my printer equipment mounted onto the multi-board onto the wall. So it was off my desk and on the wall. So very practical. Like, if I actually had, like, say, a garage or a work shed, something like that would be really cool to have all your tools up there and just mount it up there for easy access. Sort of like a pegboard system, so I can make it myself. United States. I'll say that much right now. Nope, just want, just like anything online, you gotta keep your information safe. So, I'll just say United States for now. I know it's broad, but at least give you a general picture. No, don't worry about asking too many questions. That's what I'm here for. People watch the live stream, they have questions. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. Maybe a boring live stream is just the printer. I can at least get some commentary to my print. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, for anybody that's just joining the live stream, feel free to ask any questions, whether that's 3D printed related or not. I'll do my best to answer. So the filament being used right now is a dual color silk, and it's supposed to be a blue and a red. I know on the screen it looks a little more pinkish purplish. If you look on the left hand side, you will see a little bit of blue. That's the only problem I have with this filament I picked up is I was hoping for like actually a more blue-red definition, but it's more like a blue pinkish purple. This dual silk. Alex? Got a question? See you later, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. start a poll up in chat. Just curious if my viewers have own a 3D printer or not. If you don't, if you have questions about 3D printing, ask away. If you're a first-time 3D printer buyer, you're looking to buy a 3D printer, there's a lot of options, and it can be really overwhelming. My personal recommendation, if you just want to start printing, can you make custom body kits for cars with that? I have seen people that have. It'll take a long time. I forgot the name of the YouTube channel, but these guys pretty much printed a whole Lamborghini, I think it was, body kit. They took the parts, then they reinforced them with fiberglass or carbon fiber, I don't remember exactly. But yeah, they took the 3D model of body kits, they split them up into file or sizes that would fit on their printers, and they just print each piece out, and ended up fiberglassing everything to reinforce it. And yeah, so you can. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And that's the cool thing about 3D print, is you can pretty much print anything. There's a lot of different plastics you can print, or filaments. Each different filament has their own mechanical properties. So, oh yeah, it is. I agree. Like I said, the one you're seeing right now on the screen is the Bambu Lab P1S. It has a 256 millimeter cube build volume, and there are some printers out there, commercially, not commercially, but for the hobbyists, that I've seen, I think 500 millimeter build volume. So yeah, they have some pretty big ones out there. And like I said, if you're looking, if you're looking to get into the hobby, that's one of the things you gotta consider. What do you plan on printing? Because that will definitely influence your decision. For example, I have the A1 Mini as well. It's 180 millimeter cube build volume. If you're curious about 3D printing, and you just want a printer that works, it's a great printer. It's a little smaller type of build volume, but it prints super fast, great quality, and really reliable for entry level. There is cheaper. You might have to do some tinkering, maybe some more setup with them. But there's a lot of options out there for 3D printing. And like right now, the Ferrari of consumer grade 3D printing, it's probably Bambu Lab X1C. It has all the bells and whistles, but you know, you're gonna pay for those bells and whistles too. Oops, internet looked like it cut out for a second there. Okay. You know, if you're good with 3D modeling software, there's no limit on what you can print. Your imagination's the limit then. Myself, I'm not the greatest with 3D modeling software. Um, I can do little modifications here and there, but actually designing stuff is not my forte. But there's many websites out there that have free files. Lots of free files. And, you know, there's also some places out there where you can buy specialized files, or, you know, a lot of different people have Patreons set up where you can buy some really cool models too. Most of them are relatively cheap. But I don't even really bother buying any models because there's so many free ones out there for personal use. Now, if you want to print and sell some of the models, you gotta make sure what the license is on it. Because some models don't allow you to do that, or you have to pay for it to be able to sell it. So that's something you gotta be careful if you want to get into like an Etsy shop or sell them like at a flea market or something. Is the licensing. You gotta be really careful about that stuff. But most of the free models out there for personal use, no problem. You know, some of these designers that make these models put a lot of time in it, and you know, you gotta respect their wishes about how they want the prints to be reprinted and sold. So, in case you guys are wondering, I'm printing in a filament called PLA silk. It's more of the, I don't want to call it entry level, but it's one of the more common filaments, PLA in general. And PLA silk refers to, you know, shininess, and this one's multicolor. It's one of the more forgiving filaments to print as well, and easier filaments to print. There's more advanced filaments that will actually require the enclosure. Like I have the P1S, so I could shut the glass and it'll be enclosed. So I could print some more of those advanced filaments that are a little more temperature sensitive. Let's say there's a filament called ABS. If you don't have, or ABS ASA, both are very similar. It's very sensitive to temperature changes, and the slightest drafts, and you'll start to see it curl up off the build plate and ruin your print at that point. PLA, you really don't have to worry about that. It's a pretty forgiving filament to work with. Same with PETG. Those are the two most common filaments you'll see in the hobby. So like I said, the more advanced filaments, like the prototyping cards, or that are more heat resistant or weather resistant, a little more care needs to be taken in print those. look at the results of the poll so far, it looks like most of you guys and gals don't want a 3D printer. So if you have any questions about 3D printing, feel free to ask. Interested in the hobby, don't know what printer to get, or just general questions, please ask away. Or heck, if you have a 3D printer and you have questions about my printer, again, ask away. I just want to be as helpful as I can to anybody that's watching. This is actually not slow. This is actually pretty fast for 3D printing. If this was 2 or 3 years ago on one of the older machines, I probably wouldn't even be a quarter of the way, as you see right now. It'd be like a quarter of the way up. But also, when you're talking about speed, a lot of times there is a trade-off between speed and quality. The faster you print, normally the quality tends to go down. There's also the physical limitations of the filament itself. How fast can it melt? How fast can your printer push the filament through the hot end? So. Oh, it might be. I haven't worked with the K1C. I do have this one going a little bit slower for quality, though. I want the finished print to come out a little bit better. And it's silk, so it's going a little bit even slower than that. If I want to run a high-speed filament, I could probably get it a lot faster. What I'm printing is a gear skull. You've probably seen some videos out there of like the cubes that people will rotate and they have all gears. This model I found actually is a skull that does that. And it's hard to tell from the print right now. Well, I've been streaming this for a little bit over 2 hours. I think I'm going to be ending the stream here in a second. Any final questions before I head out? Okay, I hope everybody has a good rest of their day or night, depending where you're at. If you keep eyeing the channel, you will see that this print will end up as a short here in the next few days. So if you want to see what the final product looks like, be sure to check back, okay? Nice live stream with you all. Talk to you later.